Look at this crazy burger. I'm Jennifer from Wayfinder Unleashed, and pre-2020, my husband Ray and I would spend as much time as possible eating, drinking, and adventuring our way around the world. However, our adventuring was limited to short road trips in 2020. But back in September 2020, we needed to get from Seattle, Washington to St. Louis. Due to the environment at the time, we decided to drive there and back. To make the 62-hour road trip adventure a little more fun, we also decided to make it a food tour and try local foods from as many of the states we passed through as possible. Because we often eat in Washington and Oregon, the first stop on the food tour was Boise, Idaho.
Hey, we're driving through a brush fire.
Whoa, it's smoky. My focus isn't working. Well, we got delayed by over an hour because there was a brush fire. It is kind of weird. It smells smoky right now, but we've finally passed it. We may or may not make it to Boise in time for the two things that I really wanted to try, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. As long as it's smooth sailing from here to there, we may make it. Oh my God. Just in time. We made it just in time for a good treat. Okay guys, we've made it to Boise, Idaho, specifically to a place called Westside Drive-In. This place has been open since 1957, but in 1994 it was bought by a chef who went a little different and created a bunch of new recipes, including this Idaho ice cream potato. Look at this guy. It seemed perfect to start off our adventure in Idaho with a potato-themed dessert. So I'm pretty excited to give this a try, but first I want to make sure Ray has some good pictures of it, because I mean it looks like a potato! Now this famous dessert is only found here at this Westside dine-in location or at different fairs in the area. So when I said that I was worried about missing out, I was worried about missing out because this place closed at 9 and we got here at 8:55. So it looks like a real potato, right? It's actually not. This is hard ice cream frozen in the shape of a potato, which I just ruined, rolled in cocoa powder, and then they put some whipped cream and toppings that are similar to what you'd find on regular baked potatoes, or to look like sour cream and other things. I think they're closing, so let's move before we try it. All right, sorry for the quick move. I just felt bad because they were closing up. But I think it's time to try this. All right. I can't get over how much it looks like a potato. They did such a good job with this, even in the gravy-like syrup. But here we go. Oh yeah, it's definitely thick, which is why it holds its shape. Get a little bit of everything. I enjoy it. I love sweets. I think it's great. I definitely think it's for the novelty for sure. Like the ice cream tastes like mediocre quality, but overall, this is so fun and worth a quick stop. So after trying the Idaho potato, we wanted to try and get some croquettes, which are these fried potato baked balls that have spices, cheese, and meats in them. But since we got in so late, a lot of the places that I had researched were already closed. So we said, screw it, the potato was enough for Idaho, and we went to a place called Funky Taco and got a quesadilla. Probably too much food, considering it's like 10:30. Some awesome tacos that we'll try, but we did still get something Idaho. We got Idaho potatoes with some beer cheese. We'll just go ahead and eat this tonight and get ready for our long journey tomorrow. But first, let's try an Idaho potato in Idaho with beer cheese. Tastes like Idaho potatoes with beer cheese. All right, I'm gonna take my margarita bag and eat all this food and go to bed. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Ray and I technically stayed in Nampa last night at the Airbnb. We left and we're going to go get some coffee at a place called Flying M, but we're not going to get breakfast because Ray has picked out a place that's going to be pretty big and pretty awesome. It'll be our first Utah food item. So I'm going to grab some coffee and we'll see you there.
Your cup's way more elegant than mine.
Oh yeah, this cup is so pretty. We are halfway between Nampa and where we are stopping for lunch. So we made a quick stop at
Shoshone.
What?
Shoshone.
Shoshone? Okay, Shoshone. So we made a quick stop at Shoshone Falls. Ray and I have arrived in Ogden, Utah for our next food item, Crown Burger. So Crown Burger is a popular food chain in Utah, and they're known for a particular burger called the Crown Burger. That's a burger with pastrami. Look at this crazy burger. There's just like tons of meat in there with the pastrami and the burger, some veggies, but we definitely just got one to split because it's big, and this way we can potentially try something else tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite and see how I like pastrami and the beef patty together. By the way, do you like the mountains behind me? Since we couldn't film at the restaurant, we wanted to make sure the location was pretty. Way messier than I thought, but so good. Ray, good choice. I never thought I would like the mixture of beef and pastrami together, but fantastic. A must stop. Now we're gonna keep on going, try and get as much miles as we can done today, and I'll let you know where we end up in a minute. It's 6 p.m. We left our Airbnb at 7:30 this morning, so we've been making a lot of progress. I think we're about an hour out from where we're gonna have dinner and then find a place to stay the night because we wanted to see how far we can push ourselves before booking. So I don't like what I'm saying. All right, we made it to Laramie.
Yeah, worse with
Hey, we made it to Laramie, Wyoming, and while we try and figure out where we want to go for dinner, we stopped at a brewery, Bond's Brewing, and I got a rhubarb wheat beer, and they just gave it to us and said there's open container here, which feels very weird coming from Seattle, but that's fun. So here we go. It was actually really refreshing after the long day of driving. I'm gonna enjoy this and let's go find some food. All right, so it is actually the next day. Yesterday, Ray and I ended up eating leftovers for dinner, but I think that is perfectly okay because at the end of today, we're ending in Kansas City and we're gonna really embrace the local barbecue culture and have a big barbecue meal. But first, I'm switching over to driving, and we wanted to have something light here to tide us over. So we just went to McAllister's. There isn't a McAllister's in Washington, so I've been kind of missing it. So we're just gonna quickly eat that, enjoy our iced tea, although they're known for their sweet tea, but we went with a Arnold Palmer unsweet lemonade mixture. We're gonna enjoy this, and I will see you in Kansas City. Okay, so we made it to Kansas City, and we met my sister. She's letting us stay with her tonight, but we are at Char Bar. And Kansas City is known for their burnt ends, which Ray has on his platter, and I'll take a bite of shortly. But I got pulled pork, and I got brisket and some mac and cheese here. But on camera, I'm going to try the burnt end here. So burnt ends are basically the fattier part of the meat, and they leave it on the grill longer. And Kansas City is known for this, so let's try it. All right, pretty good, but I'm gonna try it with this barbecue sauce. Oh yeah, super fatty and super awesome. I'd give this place an A+. Thank you, Lauren, for the suggestion. Got some mac and cheese because I always get mac and cheese when I get barbecue. This one's pretty good. I added some barbecue sauce to it as well.
Let's add hot sauce to mac and cheese.
Hot sauce, that's a good idea.
Our dad would add ketchup.
He would add ketchup. Cheers. So Ray and I are actually back near Kansas City, technically Independence, Missouri. We had our trip in St. Louis. However, we are doing one more Missouri vlog, and it's still St. Louis themed because this is a fast food restaurant that's popular in this St. Louis area, Lion's Choice. Now, I'm almost embarrassed at how excited I am about this because it's fast food, but it is basically Ray and my favorite hometown fast food restaurant. Favorite fast food restaurant in general. So, if you've never been before, it's popular with roast beef sandwiches, way better than Arby's. It's real meat, it has toasted bun, and I always get Chipotle mayo for the side and for the fries because the fries are freaking amazing. And then also even their soda. Ray and my favorite soda is Dr. Pepper, but we love it with the smaller ice, which they have at Lion's Choice as well. I may sound crazy, but this place is just my favorite, and I'm very excited because we don't have it in Seattle. Let's dig in. Ray got the king, I got the regular. I'm very happy. Hold on. Just like I remembered it. And look at this roast beef. Like, that is real meat, toasted bun. And I'm just gonna, for good measure, go ahead and throw this on there too. Never going to enjoy this. Say hi to my sister again, and see you on the road. The next stop on our road trip was Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Before checking out the falls, we made a quick stop at Urban Chislic to pick up some Chisleks. Chisleks are pieces of small meat, traditionally game meat, covered in a salt rub, and either eaten with toothpicks or on a skewer. As Sioux Falls is part of the Chislic circle, we knew we couldn't pass up the chance to try a local favorite dish. Now, once again, traditionally it's with lamb or other game meat, but we got it with beef, which should be just as good. So let's take a look. Here are the Chislic fries that came with it. Ooh, okay, so this one comes with the toothpick here. And ooh, these are actually smaller than I thought too, but let's just go ahead and give it a try. Okay, so we could choose from a bunch of sauces or rubs, and we chose the house rub. I think it was a good decision. But even though it's beef, I do kind of feel like some sort of gaminess comes through. It's kind of like they're keeping with their roots, but ultimately, that's delicious, juicy, rubby. And the Chislics fries, delicious too. So we're gonna go ahead and eat, tour the falls, and continue our journey. We ended today at a free camping lot just outside of Badlands National Park. We took things slow the next day, visiting sites such as Badlands and Mount Rushmore, before staying a couple nights in an Airbnb made out of a shipping container while we explored Yellowstone. This adventure will be featured in a future vlog, so please consider subscribing if you'd like to watch it. The focus during our tour of Yellowstone was less on food and more on exploring the outdoors, so we did not stop at any restaurants or try any local foods. However, we did try a snack with a Montana twist. And we're making a quick little light lunch snack of cheese and crackers, but we did also buy Huckleberry flavored licorice to try out as well as a treat. I haven't looked into it yet, but we saw a ton of Huckleberry flavored things in the gift shop, so I'm thinking huckleberries are very popular in the area. It didn't take us long to figure out that yes, huckleberries grow in mountainous areas and as such grow very well in Montana. In fact, it is the unofficial fruit of the state, and you will find all things huckleberry in any souvenir or grocery store.
Tastes kind of like grape Big League Chew.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So when it said soft and chewy, I was expecting it to be one of those like really soft and like less waxy.
Twizzler,
These still do have that waxy outer layer. Still good, but just not what I was expecting. It's been a while since I filmed a little segment here. But now we are on our last day of our road trip and we are in Montana, and Ray stopped at Big Sky Brewing Company, and outside there was a food truck, and Ray got a burger because we really wanted to try the beef while we're in Montana, and I got a nice little sausage. Don't think it's really local, but here we go. Let's go try this. Oh, it comes with a little cookie too. This is an instance where looks can definitely be deceiving, because both of these look really, really simple, but there's so much flavor in this sausage bratwurst thing. Apparently you could get it either hot or German style, and I thought she was asking like hot or cold, and I was like, hot? But I think that worked out really well, because it is so flavorful and delicious and juicy. Look how juicy that is. A+ little food truck outside Big Sky Brewing Company. Way to make the end of our trip fantastic.